I want to cite my two samples in what is going on in Nigeria. I have a petition that I wrote, through a lawyer. I submitted the petition. I gave lawyer money. He did not give money to the people that's supposed to approve the petition. So he pocketed the money. And the person that brought the lawyer is my own younger sister. So I didn't know that they all shared the money among themselves. Because the money I gave them is enough. Even the one that they will use, I have already calculated everything.
But they cannot be. They cannot be. They are not. They are not a person who can.
So
there's no truth in them, and they cannot. They cannot bring out truth.
So when I went to police headquarters, because if people are looking at the young police officers, junior ranking officers like constable, sergeant, inspector, ASP, we will be labeling them that the only one that is corrupt, even the top. So when I went to the office, the overall that's supposed to sign my petition is DC, Deputy Commissioner of Police. So the woman that will take the petition to the table, the woman is a chief superintendent, so he just 2 rank away to DC. And the woman said, Madam will not sign your paper except to bring money. I have to carry the money and go to Madam. Instantly, I called the POS bring money. It was not like...
Police has POS.
They have POS people in the whole station now. In Nigeria, you see them, POS people that bring money for them. Even when you go to Zone 2, if you want to take 10 million, there's a man and a bookie who is in Zone 2. He will bring out the money and give. So I called the POS. So POS bring out the money. And instantly they take it to Madam. After 10 minutes, they have already approved it. And they tell me, oh, Madam have approved it. Now you have to give us money again so that we'll go and do the thing. So where I'm going is that in Nigeria, if people don't have money, even when they are right, they will deny them the right and send them to jail. The criminals and armed robbers will always use money and buy their way out. This is what is going on in Nigeria. And this is why when you look at what is happening in Rivers State now, Rivers State House of Assembly member, 27 members they come to ABC officially. And because they have a godfather, they have Wike, who use money to buy all the whole judges in Nigeria, he told them to relax. Even they have defected officially. Even they were televised. They do everything that they are not part of PDP again. They are now in Acer. They are in APC. So finally, we can follow the case for almost 2 years. They just got the judgment last week that all the people that they camp, that they are authentic member of PDP, and they then Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, they call him Honorable Amehule, that he should return back as Speaker. Now there is a big crisis because the intention why he got that judgment is just to remove the governor. But thank God the governor already done his own homework. The people in the Rivers State, including the former governors, all of them stood behind him that they will not allow Wike to remove him. This is what is going on. I told you that I have somebody in Abuja there. What they do, they will use name of different people to take land allocation, almost 1,000 names. When it's approved by the minister, they will bring it back. And that's selling it 100 million, 150 million. This is what they are doing. And with this kind of thing, is there any way this country will change? Because I can use Philippine president as an example. Rodrigo Duterte was the former president who left and then fly to Hong Kong. He was hiding in Hong Kong. Yesterday he came back. He was arrested at the airport. As soon as he is arrested, they flew him to Hague this morning. If you watch BBC or watch CNN, you see him. They flew him to Hague to go and answer the question of corruption and killings that he did to people of Philippines. In Liberia, they took Charles Taylor to Hague also. But in Nigeria here, people live on corruption and we celebrate them because nobody is ready to come out and say what this man is doing is not good. Just like what you teach us earlier about Babangida, who wrote a book and people started to make money. One of our own brothers, they call him out to Acer, he gave him 500 million. I was surprised. How will you give a corrupt man 500? And he was proud. He said, that he knew Babangida when Obasanjo was in power. He knew him since 78, 79, when he was a military head of state. That Babangida was a good man. When he became head of state, he was sharing money. Sharing money. If we continue sharing money like this, that means my own generation, there is no hope except my children or the grandchildren. Because the corruption in Nigeria is rotating. Every day.
Yeah.
People will say truth, they will not believe. What you are saying now, if you come on the maybe stadium now to say it, a lot of people will not be happy. Part of them that is stealing money, they will walk out because they don't want people that will be telling them the truth. Because Nigeria is the only country where you see people park money in the room. When they park the money, people will go outside their gate and they lie down like a beggar, and they will be giving them money. And this money they park is money that belongs to everybody. The system here in Nigeria, if you don't have money, they will follow you up on the person die. But in foreign country, it's like there's a little changes because in abroad, like where I have lived before, you don't need to have money to have your case. You don't even need lawyer. What you need is just the truth and the witness. Somebody that witnessed that I am there when this thing was going on. Once you are able to have your witness, government is going to pass your judgment immediately. There is another thing I witnessed, like all the land we have everywhere. Maybe let me use this area as an example. Everybody's name is in the system. There is no money that will go and sell somebody's land. It is in the system, and that system cannot change. When you sell the land or you transfer it, you go to the system and change the name again. It's not like in Nigeria, you can see somebody will come up and say this land where they have built that is my own land. He will start following up with police, with court. Before you know it, he will get judgment against the original owner of the land. And that is the end. So what I'm trying to go now is that is there anything that is possible so that this country will change and our own children, because our own term now, I don't think we'll be able to have that benefit. Is there anything that will happen in future that these changes will come? And
yes.
The country will be okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, man of God.
Thank you, sir. When you look at the book of Genesis 15, verse 12, he said, I asked you to go and set a sacrifice for me. But now you are using a stick to drive the bird away from the sacrifice.
Òun jìgá pọn Ábúráhámù sì kíyèsí ẹ̀rù bà á, òkùnkùn bírímù sì bò ó. Òun sì fá Ábúráhámù pé mọ̀ nítòótọ́ pé irú ọmọ rẹ yóò ṣe àlejò ní ilẹ̀ tí kìí ṣe tiwọn. Àwọn ó sì sìn.
They got a suspended sentencing. Since the time they have killed Madam Fodio in Jos, after they killed him, they look for a plane, they cut all his meat into pieces, they throw it away. Just like how they scatter Bin Laden.
Yes, it's Pakistan.
Because by tomorrow, for any Muslim, for any Fulani to come and say, we are going to worship or want to buy area to worship, to make as a Mecca. Do you know Jerusalem is, do you know Mecca is African country?
Yes.
You know? Okay. Khashoggi, you do know Khashoggi?
Yes, they came talking by the Muhammad.
No, by the prince.
Yes.
The king of Saudi Arabia.
He ordered them to go and, when he was in the embassy of Saudi Arabia in Turkey.
Yeah. So he was slashed into pieces.
Because he was trying to reveal some information.
Good.
About what's going on.
Good. Later, the same prince again killed his own sister.
Yes.
Who wanted to raise ugly head.
Yes.
Okay. Then when you look at the book of Exodus 1, 8, 9, 10, he said the government has changed. There is one king who did not even remember Joseph. Then Exodus 2, 6 to 10, he said, I cannot harbor Moses again. Let's take him to the pool. He was kept in the Nile. Then he hung the sister in the bush. That when these people come to bath, we get this thing sorted. The only thing that can liberate us now is the people from China. They are coming in. They will teach the Muslim a hard lesson. They will teach the Christian a hard lesson. They will teach them how to use their hands to walk. That church is not the answer. Mosque is not the answer. If the Third World War spring up today, China will win America. China will defeat America. It's only a lot of life we waste with ballistic missile and everything. China is waiting for everything. If care is not taken with it,
Russia will trigger it.
if we did not wake up on time, there will be a time before 2060, a Chinese-born boy will rule Nigeria. Because the mother is a Nigerian with your law. Then, because you have to ask me, how did Moses grow up in the house of the king, Pharaoh? It was a trick. He said, go and call us a woman. And the original woman was called back to take care of, and they both live in the palace for 40 years. So allow God to take his way. Let God to take his preeminence. When the time comes, there will be no Igbo. There will be no Yoruba. There will be no Hausa. It's only we are in a hurry. That is why some people want to build for their children. They want to build for their family. They want to build for their generation. Psalm 49. They're just wasting their time. Then what is in the brain of your son? What do you expect your son to do by growing up? If you have built for him, it will not work. It will not work. So that's the problem. That's the problem. So automatically, there's nothing can stop the growth of God. As the sun is still shining, the moon comes, then the air, the fresh air, the water, even up to now, we are not in short of fish. Have they one day shouted, oh, we are in short of fish in the whole world? No. But Chinese people said they have half a billion fish in their cover that biology did not give name. So they're just looking for a name. So there will be a time when a fish to cure cancer will be available. Now when you eat this fish, it will cure cancer. When you eat this fish, it cured HIV. When you eat this fish, it will make your children brilliant. You know, when you buy a plot of land and you want to build there, if you can bring a spiritualist to peruse all the plants that grow around the place, is the plant that you needed in life that was growing up there. But impatient, we want to build a big house and clear the whole thing. That the day you have prostates, they will now go to Elewe Omo, those selling those herbs. How do you know? I saw this leaf growing on my plot of land. But you'll be paying. So if we can have patience, if we can be patient, we don't need to be in a hurry. We'll get to where we're going. Because Moses was 40 years as a prince, 40 years as a slave, 40 years as a king. But after all, because of his attitude, it was wasted. He never got to the promised land. So let's wait and see. God bless you.